guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me sharing with you what we've harvested this month from our allotment plot. Don't mind the way I'm dressed, it's because I'm going out on a school run in a minute. But without further ado, let us get into the video. Okay, so all the harvests are here, okay, and I need to process them when I come back from school run. So we've got our wild strawberries, strawberry leaves, okay. So this is edible, but it's also good for tea. So we are drying this for our winter pantry. Okay, so I've washed these already, and I just need to make them, cut them a little bit smaller and have them dry. Okay, so I'm leaving that on here. So you can either air dry your harvest, like your fruit leaves and your herbs, or you can dehydrate them in the oven, or if you have a dehydrator, even better, you can dehydrate them in your dehydrator. But I normally I have a dehydrator now, and I do have an oven which I use every now and again to dehydrate, but most of the time I air dry them, especially when the weather is nice, from spring until autumn. Then I start to use the oven to dry. Okay, or even still use the space around the house, because in winter you put on your heaters as well, so that heat will help you to air dry as well. So yeah, so there's always that option. So I've got that, and then here I've got watercress. Okay, so this has grown a lot more because it was outside. Normally I grow them as microgreens. Okay, so yeah, that's our cress. We've got about a handful or two there, and then these are onion greens. Okay, so we planted our red onions in bags, and we've not transplanted, we've kept them in the bags, but they're in our allotment plot. So I noticed that the greens have overgrown, so I just picked a few. Okay, and now this is great for making pesto or making your green seasoning, you know, the Caribbean green seasoning, or even jam. So I'm going to use, because I don't have a blender at the moment, I'm going to use this to make jam, so onion jam. Okay, and then I'll wash, I haven't washed these, but I'll wash them. So this will be for omelette, sandwich. This is great for using in your stews, or you can also use it to make your egg sandwich. Okay, your egg and cress sandwich, or you can make as a topping. Okay, as a topping on your open sandwich. So I'll figure out what I'll use that for. Most likely going to go in pasta sauce. Okay. Then here I've washed this already. Don't mind the sieve. I just want the water to continue draining out. But this is our apple leaves. Okay. So this again is edible, but it's also great for tea, and it's also great as a first aid use. So when you cut yourself, or a child cut themselves, and they're bleeding, to stop the bleeding and to heal, you crush this a bit, and then put it on the wound, and that will stop the bleeding and help the healing process quicker. Okay, so I'm drying these for our winter pantry again. Then in here I've got our our black and red currant leaves. Okay, these are the less mature ones. These are the fresh ones, less mature ones, and they're both edible. Okay, and they are also great for tea. So I've washed those as well. I'm leaving it to drain out, and then I'll spread it to dry. I'm drying those again for our pantry prep, and we use that for winter as our tea, and also as our vegetable substitute to add to maybe our omelette or add to our stews. Okay, so that's what we've got there, and then we have a pleasant okay. We've got a pleasant surprise. Okay, this is wild garlic and is called hedge garlic. Okay, so found these in our plot and harvested them. So this is great for the garlic is great for seasoning your food, to make your garlic bread. You can use it to make pesto, and you can also use it to you can use it in your salad as well because it's very light. The smell is very light and it's got a bitterish taste to it, so it's great for that purpose. I'm drying these, and I'll use it to garnish like our meals. Okay, yeah, that is what I'll be using that for. Because I don't have a blender, otherwise I would have made pesto. My blender broke again. Then we've got our mint. These I'm drying for tea, but we also use it to garnish our drinks, and we also use it to season our meals. Okay, it's quite good. We put it in our mixed seasoning, but I'm starting to prepare our mint tea. And then we've got just about a handful of this. Here is our fig leaves. Now on our plot we've got loads of slugs, so they normally eat most of the leaves. So I didn't want them to get to the fig leaves before I do, so I harvested them. Okay. This again is great for seasoning. It's great for seasoning. We use this if I want a coconut flavor and flavor and smell to dishes. This is what I use it for. And then that is basically, I think that's it. Yeah, so that is basically it. That's what we've harvested today. Let me know in the comment section what you've harvested and what they're used for, and keep an eye out for the next video. I shall see you guys all later. Bye.